Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Anita, and I'm coming at you today with a new pen and a couple of new inks that came along for the ride. Let's get started. Okay, y'all. So I took it out of the box to avoid all that drama and stuff like that. This purchase was made at Atlas Stationers, and a big thank you and shout out to anyone who has used my link or my discount code Anita10 to make a purchase, because that totally helped to fund today's video. Now, they always include a postcard, which this one's cool. This sidewalk sale is about a couple of weeks from now. Today is the 2nd of August as I'm filming. So it's 2 weekends from now, the 14th and 15th. Yes, the 14th and 15th of August. So they always include a postcard, and I love that. I use them as blotters because that's what I do. We're going to start with a pen because, y'all, I finally did it. I finally made a decision. Where's the cutter thing? I finally made a decision and picked up a new pen. There were several that I wanted, and they were out of stock because that's just my luck. But this one was available, and I got it, and I'm excited. It's finally here, my second Benu. They are lovely wet writers, and this, I just had to figure out which pen because there's so many options. Okay, let's see how to get it out of here because me and boxes don't get along too great. All right, here we go, here we go. It's a nice little cardboard box, nice and sturdy, fairly minimal. I like that, just line drawings, I love that. And here we go with a nice big blue ink cartridge in case you don't have bottled ink, get you started. And it's in this little doohickey here. Also comes with, it's the Lily of the Incas. Yeah, there's a giveaway. It also comes with the story about this particular pen and instructions on how to operate your pen, as well as a lifetime warranty. I was going to say a limited because sometimes companies offer a limited warranty, but there's a lifetime warranty on this one. All right. Oh, we'll put away the cute little thing in case I ever sell it, which is highly unlikely, but never say never. And here we go. I got a talisman. Can I get it out? Yes. And it's pretty. Look at this. It's this lovely fuchsia pink. There's purple in here. This dark color, I can't quite tell what it is, to be honest. It could be black. I don't know. It's very pretty. And then there's gold and glitter, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, let's compare the size of this to my only other Benu pen, the Euphoria model, and see how they measure up, because I'm curious. I know this one's smaller. The Euphoria is the biggest one, but let's see how they compare. So here is the Talisman, and here is the Euphoria. I will measure them by the grip section in a moment. But as you can see, the Euphoria is definitely significantly longer. I would say it's about a ½ inch longer. And let's compare them uncapped. I'll line up the grip sections. And there they are uncapped. So you can definitely use this one unposted. It's just that the Euphoria is quite a bit longer. So there's that. I will include some measurements of the Benu Talisman on the screen for your reading pleasure. And let's give this baby a quick rinse and then take her for a spin. Okay, I neglected to mention that this pen does come with a converter. Dun dun dun, and it's branded Schmidt, as the nib is a Schmidt nib. Schmidt nib. Say that 5 times fast. All right, now I'm just going to give her a dip test in Waterman ink. I'm so excited to finally have my second pen. I wanted a Talisman originally, but I could never quite pick a pen because they're so audacious. They're such a statement. There are some more muted designs coming out. They're still gorgeous, but they're not as just in your face as some of them have been in the past. And I'm just a little bit more low key. So yeah, I rose to the love of Benu, and I'm now wholly on board because I love the way these write. Oh, this is a fine nib pen, and the model again is Lily of the Incas. So let's dip this baby in Waterman inspired blue and see how she writes. Don't mind my crazy shirt. It's what I throw on when I know I'm going to use bleach in the laundry, because I don't care if this gets bleached and it probably won't turn colors anyway. So yeah, I'm doing laundry. Okay. Oh my gosh, a fine Schmidt nib, we'll see. I can't believe I'm buying fine nibs. What is the world coming to? Okay, this is new pen day. Nice. And it's, oh gosh, it's August 2nd, 2025 as I'm filming. This came in a couple of days ago. This is the Benu Talisman. Fine nib. Lily of the Incas. And it's beautiful. And the ink is Waterman inspired blue. I love it. Nib feels good. Definitely a fine nib. I feel the difference between fine and a medium. But when you look at the line width, it looks like, I would say like a Japanese medium, which that's fine. I don't mind those. And I purposely got a fine nib because I realize the medium, when it's wet, is really, oh, it's so nice. I feel like I can take a chance because of my newfound appreciation of fine nibs and just go with it. All right, let's compare the Benu Talisman to some other pens in my collection. Got this, and here she is. All right, now line her up with the Benu Euphoria. What else have I got? I have last month's currently inked nearby. Have an Esterbrook Esty. Twisby Eco. We'll put that over there and see. Yeah, the length is very similar. Ooh, a Jinhao 10, and a Kaveco student. Very cool. And now we will compare them uncapped. And here they are uncapped. And interestingly enough, the SD and the Talisman were different when they were capped. You don't write with them capped though, so that doesn't really matter. But uncapped, they're very similar, which I didn't quite expect to see that, but you know, there it is. The TWSBI Eco is longer. It's almost as long as the Euphoria, mostly due to the piston knob at the end. And the TWSBI nib is smaller. This is so cute. I love this pen. This is such an adorable pen. Let me see how that looks down here. It's so short. I like to use the Kaveco Student Posted because it's a little on the shorter side, and it definitely shows when you line them up like this. But it's not much shorter than the SD. It's about, I don't know, less than a 1/4 inch shorter than the Talisman. The longest, the biggest pen is the Benu Euphoria. So honestly, if you have any of these other pens, you will be comfortable, I believe, with the Benu Euphoria. I'm sorry, not Euphoria, the Benu Talisman model. I assumed that when I was trying to decide what I wanted once upon a time, and yeah, I like it too. Let's see, last thing, how many turns to uncap? Okay, now let's see how many turns to uncap. 1, 2, and about a half, just like the Benu Euphoria. I would have to admit that the turns to uncap, I didn't think mattered to me, but having a pen that needs so many rotations to uncap, if I need to take quicker notes, where say I'm listening to something and I want to write down my thoughts before the moment's gone and I don't want to forget anything, this isn't the pen for that. Not for me anyway. It takes 2.5 turns to get to your nib, and I think that's a lot. But at the same time, it's not going to stop me from using it. I just wouldn't use it, say, if I were in a meeting and I needed to take quick notes. This would be a better pen. Or if you have a Pelican, specifically one of the M series, like an M200, 400. I'm presuming, because I only have a 200 and an 800, that they all take about 1 rotation or perhaps less, I forget now, to uncap. Those uncap very quickly, and I really like that. But once you get into 2 turns, it kind of gets my attention. So that's a drawback, but like I said, it doesn't stop me from using it, and it won't stop me from buying more. Oh yeah, I'm funny. I make myself laugh. Like, yeah, it's something to take into account. So if you have a situation where you need to write quickly, that may not be the pen for it. But that's really the only drawback to me that's worth talking about. So let's move on now to the ink. All right, where did I put my ink journal? I'm a little discombobulated. Don't mind me as I get it together. All right. Now, I wanted originally to get 2 brands that I haven't used before or tried in a sample. Same thing, I guess, right? And I only found one quickly enough where there was both a color and a brand that I hadn't tried and wanted the color. And that brand is Tom Studio. When I first saw this brand and some of the inks, I was like, wow, those colors are gorgeous. But I don't pull the trigger quickly for ink, generally speaking anyway. So I didn't do anything. But when I was getting the pen, I wanted to get an ink that I knew I could use with it. And that's where this ink came in, the Robert Oster ink. So let's give these a swatcheroo and see what they look like. I'm going to use my handy dandy glass dip pen, my glass spoon, and my Sterling ink notebook. All right, let's see. I've got so much stuff on my desk, it doesn't even make sense. Someday I'll clean it up, but it's not this day. All right, let's do the Tom Studio first. This was so pretty. There were so many I wanted to try. I could not make up my mind. I'm gonna get this off. Here we go. I couldn't make up my mind. And then finally I decided on one of my favorites, a teal / turquoise. And I picked this one. This reminds me of the Birmingham Penco bottles. Got a little thingy thing in here. Tom Studio fountain pen ink. Made in Estonia, I suppose. Tom Studio, limited unit, N31, blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't care about that. Got a email, contact, may produce an allergic reaction, keep out of the reach of children. Oh, yeah. Thanks for telling me that. I guess by law, maybe you have to put that on there. Keep in a cool, dry place. Avoid contact with skin and eyes. Wash hands after handling. All right. I don't know what compelled me to read it. I don't usually do that, but this color is Sunny Teal. And let's see what Sunny Teal looks like. Oh my gosh, I love a good teal. I'm excited. It's so pretty. Look at, it's so pretty. Okay. All right, I'm so excited. Where's my rag? I don't know. I really need to clean up. There's just stuff that's not quite put away all around me, and I need to do better because it's too much. I'm at the point where I'm on my nerves because everything is not in its home where it belongs, and it's affecting my video production. Ha. That's so pretty. Oh, look, it's already starting to shade. That's beautiful. Okay. What's it called again? Sunny Teal? Yes. Uh-oh, I gotta wash my hand. Got ink on it, which, you know, I would do that anyway. All right. This is Tom's Studio Sunny Teal. That's very pretty. I'm not sure if I have another teal like that. I'll have to look. I need to do a video of my my collection by color. Now this color, I had the pen in mind. I hope I like them together because I have pinks that are similar to this, so I didn't want to get more of the same. I wanted something that was kind of still in the pink family because I have purples too, but not exactly that. And so what's so funny, I realized I was really drawn to this color because it's like my favorite color. Y'all have never seen polish on my nails because I'm just too lazy for that. But when I polish my nails, when I bother to do them, I either do a French manicure or I do a color very similar to this. It's like a peachy pink, and I love peachy pinks on my nails. It's like the only color I ever get. My daughters will look at me like they're bored. Can you get a different color? Yeah, sure. And every now and then I will, but I just mostly go either neutral or peachy pink. So let's see what this is like. And why did I put the cap on? Oh, this is called Sushi. Yeah, it's very pretty. Totally my jam, especially in the summer. But yeah, I have been rolling on the lazy train with my nails. I just can't get it motivated. And I really should, because I'm sure y'all wouldn't mind looking at prettier nails. But I do the best I can just to keep them keep them filed and looking halfway decent. I don't know. I'm just not in a nail polish season right now. All right, that's really pretty. I love it. Okay, let's write down the name, and then I will bring you in close. Robert, it's wet. Oster. Sushi. I love it. It doesn't match the pen, but it's still pretty. I may put it in there anyway. I really like it. It's totally my jam, especially for summer. Ah, so pretty. All right, I will just put this in there. All right, let's dry this off, and I will bring you in close so you can see what they look like. And here we are. The teal was already dry, but I just needed to dry the sushi. It's still a little bit damp, but look at those. I love this. I love how this shades. It almost reminds me of Robert Oster and Yoseka's collab ink Confetti Blue. I'll see if I can pull that up. And the sushi is really pretty. That's totally my jam. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm putting it in the Benu. All right, let's see if I have that ink. I think I have a swatch in here. No, they're different. Let's see. Yeah, the Confetti Blue, I think, is more green than the Sunny Teal. Sunny Teal is lighter and more to the blue side. But I don't care. I love teals and turquoises, so that will not stop me. All right, y'all. So that's it for today's video. I am having to film my currently inked, of which this beauty will be a part, for the month of August. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.